to other violence.
The issue of Asuu strike, I want to join my voices with that of Nance to say that it is something very sensitive which our nation has not given the importance, the relevance it requires. So I join my voice with that of all Nigerian students all over the country to say that we should prioritize education before any other thing. Our politicians are, of course, this is a political season, they have been carrying out political activities, but students at home. So if you're a real leader, if you're a leader that cares about your people, you should be sensitive and the plight of students who are at home because of Asuu strike. So it's a problem of leadership, and I join my voice with that of the whole Nigerian students to say that we cannot be holding the primary selection while students at home. First things first, we have to return to the classroom because we are the future of this country. Thank you.
Okay, so let's talk a bit about what that has done. The strike so far, what that has done. What that has done to especially your part. That's the law students, for example.
All right. I see leadership as your ability to solve problems. So if a person cannot solve problem, the person cannot say he's a leader. That person can be a politician, but he cannot be an effective leader. See, the problem of Asuu or the strike or other problems we have in the country is a problem that keep reoccurring year in, year out. It's a problem that is perennial, problem that we keep seeing. So what we are having in our country, just as the SANU chairman said, is us having priority where we're not supposed to have priority.
Okay.
There are things that we should focus our attentions to. We are not doing that, and that is the problem that we are having in this country. Because if we're able to put the first things first, I think this country we have both natural, we have human resources. So combining our large-scale natural and human resources, and that is why even we are called the giants of Africa. We could have made much of our nation, but the problem we have is not being able to use what we have to achieve our expected result, and that is bad. So as the political season is going on, people are buying forms, persons who are in the educational sector. It's not something that speaks well of us as a nation, because it's not only about our leaders, it's also about us, know. It's also about, because when you're talking about education in Nigeria, it is the problem of the country. It's not a problem that one sector is having. So I join my voice with that of SANU chairman to say that we should refocus our energy. We should be able to reimagine our educational system. We should be able to refocus, to rejig our educational system such that, not apart from even the educational system, other areas that need urgent attention. Security is one, security of life and property. That is one of the problems we are facing. But the immediate one that has brought me to the studio is the educational system.
Yeah,
of course, being in the house for over 74 days just because of the strike, when I'm supposed to be studying, preparing to lead the country, So I join my voices with that of the SANU chairman to say that we should rethink our educational system. Thank you.
Okay, so is there a right now, would I say a march or something, a very, very drastic action that is on ground to be done? Because this case, as we see, is actually running out of hand. And when I was looking at what Nance said, even if it means you would shoot at us, at the secretariats of the different political parties, we will not sit here and wait till you go ahead with your own ambition while we stay at home. And Nance sounded a bit, would I say, strong, and I was only hoping that it doesn't escalate beyond what we can carry, beyond what we can contain. So how do you see that, based on your office now, what are you doing, or what will you do, or what do you plan to do, that maybe is a bit different from what Nance is doing, because Nance is, of course, angered. If you needed to have heard the statement, it was definitely out of anger and annoyance, and of course it's not a situation that anybody would smile at. So what is your office doing concerning this, or what have you done, or what will you keep doing as well? Because every day we need to keep talking about this until something is done.
I agree with you. I agree with you. All right, I am a leader of law students in Nigeria, and of course the Law Student Association of Nigeria is the largest students body in Africa, But then we recognize our rights and, of course, the limitations to our rights.
Okay.
So, at Law Students Association of Nigeria, we'll do all within the purview of the law to ensure that the strike is called off. Of course, we know that we have certain rights, but we also know that there are limitations to these rights. These rights are derogated, these rights are not cast on stone. So in Law Students Association of Nigeria, we have been doing and we'll keep doing everything within our powers and of course within the laws of our dear nation to ensure that the Asuu strike is called off. But we recognize the fact that the right to education is a right that is captured in chapter 2 of our constitution, and of course chapter 2 is a chapter in the constitution that is non-justiciable, even though by the provisions of the African Charter on People and Human Rights, which has been domesticated. It's our grievances too, but then under the provisions of the African Charter on People and Human Rights, we have a cause of action because our right to education is being jeopardized, being jettisoned. So we'll do everything within the law to ensure that this Asuu strike does not linger. Thank you very much.
From this break, do stay tuned.